Hello there. Today we're going to be making some vegan chocolate chip cookies. First things first, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. How you doing? There we go. And then you need a bowl. And now, let's see. I have to get all my ingredients out. First thing you need is butter. Why, hello. This is butter that doesn't have butter. So it's like butter, you know? Yeah. Anyways, oh wait, you're supposed to do the dry ingredients first. Anyways, we'll let this melt. First thing you do, mix your flour, baking soda, salt. I don't use salt. Why would I want my cookies salty? And baking powder. So I'm gonna get those. Some flour. All purpose. Next, you need some baking soda. Baking soda. Why is it called baking soda? There's no fizz. It's not like you drink soda, baking soda. Next you need some baking powder, which is, what's baking powder? This stuff right here. There we go. And then it says to mix all of these in a bowl. So first, you need your flour. I need a measuring cup. My measuring cup. So let's start measuring. First, you need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. How do I pour this? Okay, so 1.5 cups, that's right there. Okay, so let's pour that. Oops. Okay. Nice. How is this already done? I haven't even started. Anyways, is that 1.5? No, it's not. That's probably good. This flour gets everywhere. Okay. Now that's too much. I'm gonna put a little less. Oops. That's not a little less. How did it get more? I swear it was right here and now it's up here. What is going on? Dog? Why, hello, dog. Shut up. Oops. Flower in doggy's face. Say hello to the doggy people. Doggy, say hello. Nice. On we go. Okay. Is this one? How is there more? What is going on? We're just gonna say that's 1/2. So you're gonna put this in here. Good. And now, baking soda. Got it. And how much baking soda do we need? Recipe? 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So I have this little measuring thing right here. Use this one right here. 1/2 teaspoon. Tablespoon? teaspoon. And just get this out. Good. And then you're just gonna plop. There we go. And now baking powder. That's baking soda. And this is baking powder. You need 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. That's gonna be this tiny one right here. Sorry, they're not in here. There we go. And then there's plop. And now we mix. You take a big spoon and then mix like this. I think that's mixed enough. Anyways, put that back on. Put this back in. And now, butter and sugars. Where's the sugar? Here's the brown sugar. Do we even have enough brown sugar? That's chocolate chips. Let's just hope there's enough in here. Okay. Nice. Come out, brown sugar. Okay. I'm sure that's good. Let's see. That's good. Now we have to get another bowl. And then you're just gonna put this in this bowl. That's probably good. Is that good? We're just gonna say that's half a cup. In you go. And then now we're gonna get some butter. Make sure it's the earth balanced butter or make sure it's a vegan butter. Because you see how it says vegan right here? Vegan. Vegan! Not regular butter. Vegan butter. This has sauce on it. Let's get a spoon. And then you just scoop out the butter. Ugh. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. Let's just do 30 seconds. Done. We need more butter. Get some more. Go. How's that look? Maybe one more scoop. Good enough. And now you're just gonna pour this in here. Yummy. And now you just mix this. Now the next step is to beat in eggs and vanilla. So this is where the egg substitute comes in. Pay attention, people. So, because this is what makes the cookies vegan. Well, and the vegan butter. Vegan. So now you're going to take 1 teaspoon of baking soda and then mix that with 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So, some vinegar. And then, did they say baking soda? Let's assume it said baking soda. So first what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your baking soda and get 1 teaspoon. A teaspoon right here. Okay, so here's your teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna put that in there. And then you're gonna get your 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And you're gonna pour this. And then you pour it in. And then you gotta start mixing really fast. Smells, but once it's baked into the cookie, it doesn't smell. Like the smell is gone. So once you have that, you can get some vanilla. I didn't write down how much vanilla I'm supposed to put, but oh well. Some vanilla extract. Just pour some of that. It's probably good. Who measures vanilla anyway? Nobody. And then just mix this in there too. Smells like a mix of vinegar and vanilla. So the next thing you're gonna do, after you do that, put the cap back on the vinegar because it stinks. Where's the cap? There's the cap. Here we go. Put that right there. Let's see. Now you have to mix in the dry ingredients. So that's these right here. I'm just gonna take this bowl. I'm gonna pour this in here. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time. So now that you have your cookie dough, okay, so you don't have to do this normally, but I'm going to do it because it's almost Christmas. So I'm going to split the dough in half and put half the dough in here, and then half the dough stay in here. That's half and half, right? Looks about like half and half. Anyways, now we're gonna get some food coloring. Some red food coloring. I'm gonna put that in here. That's probably good. And now you're just gonna like knead the cookie dough with the red food coloring. That's probably good. Nice. Now we're just gonna get some chocolate chips.
Oh, I forgot to get the parchment paper.
What's you? Oh well, it's fine. We'll just... Okay, so now we have this, and we're just gonna put some chocolate chips in it. Make sure they're allergen-free chocolate chips. Oops. I'm just gonna put this. Oh my. Get some more. Make sure you put a lot. And now you're just gonna mix this in. Now you're gonna roll it up into balls. Like this. Maybe a little more. Roll it up into a ball. Excuse me. And now you're just gonna put these right here. And then you just keep going. So now that you've got all your little cookie dough balls, now you're gonna put them in the oven. Open this. Oh, it's hot! Ow! Just in a little more. Okay. Now you say bye-bye cookies for 10 minutes. And you put it on a timer. You press start or timer? There we go. Okay, so now the red ones are in the oven. So now we're going to start on the green ones. We're going to get some green food dye. Where's the green one? Green right here. I'm going to put that. There. Okay, now we're done with that. And then add some chocolate chips. time to take the cookies out of the oven. Ooh. They smell pretty good. Okay. Now we're gonna let these cool for a little bit before we take them off. So now we're gonna start on the green ones. Roll it into a ball and put it on the paper. And then do that for the rest. Now you're gonna put the cookies in the oven. So here's the finished cookies. Well, the green ones. And then here's the red ones. Now time for a taste test. Let's see, is it still melty? Let's see. Yummy, yummy. Make sure to like and subscribe for more vegan recipes.